Hi everybody, welcome back to this week's My Weekly Rage Fix. I hope everybody had a great week, and I just want to wish you all a good Shabbos. This week's Parsha, Parsha Yisro. Again, we learn about the giving of the Torah. And the Torah starts off in this week's Parsha saying that Vayishma Yisro. Yisro was Moshes' father-in-law, and Yisro heard everything that had happened to the Jewish people. And how Hashem had split the sea, how they had fought with the nation of Amalek, and they had won. So the question is asked, the Zohar asks, Rabbi Kabbalah, he asks, why is it that the Torah gives a special mention to Yisro that he heard? The verse had previously stated in last week's Torah Parsha that the entire nation, all the nations heard. It says, Shamu Amin Yirgaz, and all the nations heard, and they all trembled. So we know that Yisro was included in that. Why does Yisro get a special mention that he heard as well? So the Zohar answers that the reason is because they all heard, but the Torah is teaching us that Yisro actually listened. And we've actually spoken about this in the past, that sometimes things happen, we think about it quickly, and then it quickly goes to the back of our mind, and instead of making an impact on us and making a lesson, we just forget about it pretty quickly. But Yisro actually heard. And he heard, and he listened, and he understood, and he made a difference, and he came forth. Now Yisro wasn't really Jewish. He wasn't part of the Jewish people. But he had heard something and made a tremendous impact on his life. And he had decided to take upon himself a life of Torah and mitzvahs, and he came and he joined Moses, his son-in-law, his daughter, obviously, and he took this way of life upon himself. And the message is that everybody, not just every Jewish person, everybody has a soul, and that soul is capable of immeasurable potential. And a person just has to want to take that leap or take that small step, whatever it is, but you have so much inside of you that you can give. I heard from my friend Mokovel. He told me actually a famous story with an explanation given from the Kutzker rabbi, the rabbi from Kutsk. And the Medrash states that Elijah, the prophet, Eliyahu Navi, had come to a fisherman, and he had asked him, why is it that you don't learn Torah? And he says, I'm incapable of learning Torah. And Elijah asked him, how is it that you catch fish? He says, well, I have to weave my net. And Elijah told him, if you're capable enough to weave a net to catch fish, you can certainly learn Torah. So the rabbi of Kutsk asked, he said, what exactly was this discussion over here? If the person was wise enough to mesh a net together, why didn't he learn Torah? And if he wasn't smart enough to learn Torah, how was it that he was able to mesh a net? Why did he even engage him in conversation to begin with? So the rabbi from Kutsk answered that really everybody has inside himself untouched potential, and he just has to realize that he actually has that quality. And he thought, me, who am I? I'm not somebody to learn. And Elijah was telling him, no, you have more potential inside of you than you really think. And I just want to share one other idea with you, and very briefly the question is, why is the Torah not given in a special Torah portion in and of itself? After all, this was the great climactic ending. But instead, this parsha is shared with that Yisro came, how the Jewish people prepared, and one of the answers might be is that Yisro's coming, somebody who wasn't Jewish and joining the Jewish nation, is part of the Torah. The Jewish people are a light unto the nations, and everybody, not just Jewish people, have untold potential. And we have to reach out to people, certainly people of our own. As the Torah says, Vayichan Shama Yisrael Neged Ahar, everybody camped out together opposite the mountain with one heart and one mind and one purpose. And it's our unity that among the Jewish people that we have to focus on even more, because our Jewish brothers and sisters certainly have untapped potential as well. But we all have to tap into it, and it doesn't matter if you're a Yisro, it doesn't matter if you're a Moshe or a Sarah or a Rivka or a Jacqueline or a Brad. It doesn't matter what your name is. Everybody has untapped potential. So tap into that potential, and if you look for it, you shall find it. Have a great Shabbos. Take care.